Start from the top, just to make it myself really clear. So I'm going to talk about an issue I've been having with Fiverr and with one particular person on Fiverr. I've been using Fiverr to basically outsource a lot of work, right? Outsource a lot of busy work, a lot of things that I want to set up, videos I want to edit, things like that. I'm trying to outsource where possible. And one thing I thought would be fun to outsource is critique. Trying to find people from a more general audience to critique my video. That's what I wanted. That's what I was after, and that's what I said that I wanted to have. And I'll show you guys Fiverr in a minute. But first, let's start off with the video in question. Why did I feel like I needed extra critique? Well, I'm part of this thing. It's called Creator Now. And basically, it's basically college, but for YouTube. And it's taught by some very talented, very important people in the YouTube scene. And it's something I genuinely wanted to learn. And there's feedback. You can receive feedback. And a lot of the times, the feedback is very meta. The feedback is from people learning YouTube who really do understand how YouTube works and what's good on YouTube, but they do so to an extent that is so by the book that it's not exactly the best representation of what an audience might want, especially when you're dealing with a certain target demographic or a niche audience. Creator Now kind of falls flat on that because it wants to make every video like Mr. Beast's, more or less. It's kind of the vibe I get. There's a right way to do YouTube and there's a wrong way to do YouTube, and if you're not doing it the right way, here's your critique. Which is good for 90% of people, but for me, well, yes, there are objective truths to YouTube and growing on YouTube, and there are critiques to be had there. It's hard to ingest a lot of these because they just simply don't apply to me, or I don't feel they make a better product, and I'm more concerned with that and finding my target audience than a general audience. But nonetheless, I felt like this video in particular deserved more views. Ignore the thumbnail and title right now. I'm doing a little AI experiment, but as you can see, you know, a very traditional viewer graph. You know, we started off, I started to promote the video, it hit 80 views. I started to promote the video some more, picked up in the algorithm right about here, had a sharp uptick, and then it just kind of faded out a little bit. And then here, starting from here, in this hour, from 3 days, 19 hours to 3 days and 20 hours, I had a massive uptick. And I mean a massive uptick in viewership. Why? Because, like I said, I'm trying to outsource a lot of things from Fiverr, and I wanted to get a more general audience. Here, and let me show you Fiverr really quickly. I'll see if I can pull up what I said. Let's see, maybe it's in my orders. Okay, here we go. So here were my requirements. Here are my requirements for the seller. Number one was a website link, a short description, and what I wanted. So I said the website link was my YouTube video in question. I described the video. In this video, I react to cursed AI-generated memes, which are a little offensive and unintentionally funny. And I said, I'm looking for this to be promoted responsibly to groups and pages which offer YouTube critique, which will watch the video in full, or videos interested in AI or comedy. Position comments as if this is an amazing new video you've discovered from a small creator and encourage people to watch it till the end. The reason why I said that is because I'm looking for critique on the whole project, not just a small part of that. And knowing the audience of where this is going to be promoted, that's what I'm looking for. That's exactly the thing I was looking for, and I felt like this was fair. And on this guy's page, it's not there anymore because he is banned from Fiverr for what he did. But on this guy's page, he was basically saying, hey, we have, we're going to be posting it to Facebook groups. It's going to be 100% real engagement. These are going to be active Facebook groups that are going to be related to your cause, which isn't a bad strategy. Going on Facebook for critique on something is not a bad strategy. There's a lot of groups that do exactly just that. So that's what I thought I was streamlining. That's what I thought I was going to get out of it. Rather than me having to spend all this time finding Facebook groups, getting approved to them, talking to them, blah, 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 getting posted, I can just have somebody for $5 do it for me. That's what I thought until the view botting happened. So immediately, boom, 100 plus views. Boom, 100 plus views. And then it didn't seem like a trickle in anymore. It just kind of felt like a boom, and then a boom, and then boom. Until this point. And we'll get to that in a second. We'll look at the impressions. The impressions didn't change any. They flatlined with all the organic viewership right about here. Okay, that's day 3. Here's day 3. It flatlined. That's what it was. The impressions click-through rate, it does kind of increase over time, and especially when it's getting less impressions, it will get a higher impression click-through rate for the people who are clicking, but overall 1.7%. Really, if it goes really high like this and then there's low impressions, that usually indicates something is wrong. And then views and unique viewers. And yes, it reads a high amount of unique viewers, but not really. Not really. Let's look at the engagement. Average view duration. This video did pretty okay considering what it was. I'm a small creator, so people aren't going to watch me for as long as literally Ludwig or Mr. Beast or Mizkif or whoever doing the exact same content because they don't know who I am. They don't know what to expect from me, and they're going to click on the video in the immediate moment that I defy any expectations that they have going into it. They are going to click off. That's just how it happens. Most viewers that aren't watching until the end aren't watching at all. That's just how it is. Either I hook them and they watch until the end, and they're more likely to watch until the end, or I don't hook them at all because they don't know who I am. They expected a video from a different creator, and they immediately click off. Oh, oops, this isn't insert YouTuber here. And then the view botting started. I immediately tanked from nearly 2 minutes AVD to 11 seconds and never got back over the 1 minute mark. Now it's down to 8 seconds, 18 seconds, 14 seconds, 0. Okay, this is what's happening. My viewer retention graph. Look at this. Most people, despite it giving a view, most people went here and then they went off. They went off. You know, and a hockey stick like this isn't so bad. And a trail off like this isn't horrible, right? It just needed to happen up towards here. It needed to happen around the 66% mark, right? Not the 16% mark, right? Was where it needed to happen. And this is, if you look pound for pound at each of the views, that's about where it'd be. It would be at about 66% with a much higher AVD. How do I know that? Well, if I go to audience, and I look at all the geographies from India, right? All the ones from India. And then I look at, I start to look at watch time from location. Here, let's do advanced mode. Let's do traffic source. We've got a lot of externals here. A huge uptick in externals. Let's look at the AVD. From playlist, 6 minutes. Other YouTube features, browse features. This is fine. These are fine. From YouTube search, a minute, fine. Director unknown, fine. External, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. This is what killed me. I got 135 views that only gave me 3 seconds average viewership. Okay? Now it gets worse. See, because I reported the guy who did this for obvious view botting, and these are the things that I showed him. I showed him, hey, look, these views are bullshit. You had these massive, I mean, just absolutely astounding viewer upticks right here. Absolutely massive, just out of nowhere. But no watch time. No watch time. None at all. Bunch of extra subs, but no watch time. And then I got these comments. We get very funny, outstanding, go, go, go. Good job. Amazing. Funny moment. Cool. Too funny, man. Great and really good. All of these comments happened within an hour of each other. And really within the same 20 minutes or so is when these happened. I reported the guy and I said, hey, you know, it canceled the order. Support canceled the order. They gave me a 5% discount. And then he says, hello, sir. Any problem? Question mark. Why did you cancel the order? It's all fake engagement. You could have informed me, sir. I would have given you a refund. This is real engagement, sir. Anyway, thanks. Clearly not. I give him scam1.png all the way down to scam4.png. Raj EXP is no longer available because I reported him for messaging me after this. I think he knew that his account was in some sort of jeopardy. I don't think Raj_EXP was up to any good, okay, this whole time. Here's what happens next. Remember that small little beep boop uptick right about here? Just a little bit later. More like right here. Well, I got more comments. There were many more comments, none of which I could have shown you because they were all held for review, except for this one, which is my favorite comment of them, which came from, again, a previous bot account that just said go, go, go. There's no account history on any of these, by the way. There's no more about the channel. You can see that they joined in 2022, very new account. It's just simply not believable. They said, and I quote, fuck video. All the comments were basically, fuck this video sucks, fuck you, fuck video. This one just said, fuck video. Okay? That's all they said. So, I pinned it, hearted it, I thought it was funny. Fuck video. All the rest of these comments are real. All right. So, what does this mean? Well, let's go back to that Twitter thread. I tried using Fiverr to share a video of mine for feedback critique quickly and easily, something broader than my friend group / Creator Now, because, again, the issue was my friend group really liked the video. Creator Now did not. They really didn't like the video. They view-botted, so I reported the gig. Fiverr support dealt with it, but there were repercussions. First, they confronted me about canceling the order through support. I said bluntly, it's fake engagement. Informing them would not only guarantee a refund, I had to speak to Fiverr support because they also guaranteed real engagement, but did not provide that. I reported him. As a result of this, there was another immediate ViewBot attempt, followed by bot accounts spamming fuck this video, kill yourself, etc. In broken English, I pinned my favorite. Now, all the momentum on my video has stopped because, well, I got view-botted. The average view duration was totally tanked to nearly 0. After the red line is where the view-botting started. Again, like I showed in the graph earlier. Just absolutely dead. Absolutely dead. The damage is way past the point of the crummy 5% off code that I've used. The video I worked so hard on has nothing to show for it, and I'm fucking pissed. It will never have a chance in the algorithm because of this bullshit when I was just trying to streamline legitimate critique. Hi, George. Blah, 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 blah. Fucking useless bullshit. We completely understand how you feel about your experience with the order, and since inquiries such as this are addressed only via tickets for privacy reasons, please follow up on your active ticket this number for further assistance. Thanks. And I replied, there's no privacy to this when I've got some angry dude from a Fiverr order ruining my stuff and harassing me after the order was already canceled because he got caught view-botting and disobeyed your terms of service, Fiverr. Now, how about now that you know there's an issue, making sure he's banned and that he stays banned, which initially didn't happen. And the fact that I can even still see his profile picture indicates to me that this is not a permanent ban. Until this is literally X's, until his name is literally X's, his profile picture is deleted, and he is IP banned from Fiverr, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it. It's more damage than the refund was worth. It's more damage than the 5% off coupon was worth. It's really more damage than Fiverr was worth, honestly, as a platform. And that's